Get it! Oh my god, my mic's muted. But look at this, y'all! This is crazy! There's octopuses coming out of nowhere, bro. Like, how are they not getting this? Like, what is going on? What is going on, bro?
Two different $250,000 tournaments are underway in my team.
Each season, get to the Emerald tier in Unlimited so you can compete on either last gen or current gen.
Then compete for 4 hours on game days to maximize your score and qualify for the big tournament in March.
The next game day is Saturday, January 8th, so there's really no time to waste. Get out there, build your best lineup, and see if you can qualify for the big tournament.
At the same time.
Great place. We would love to go there anytime soon.
Yeah. Have you been before?
Oh, man.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. A beautiful look down at Staples Center, one of the marquee basketball venues in the world. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, BA, the Clippers are creating chemistry through passing. Paul George and Kawhi setting career marks in assists. Coach Ty Lue said, quote, "We'll play through them." It's a fine line because they're mid-range shooters, so when they get to a spot, it's easy to fire. It's about getting into the paint and make...
Thanks, Allie. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. We've got Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. Then there's LeBron James, and it's T in at the 4 spot. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the star-studded forward pairing. Reggie Jackson out there with Eric Bledsoe. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And we know it's never easy to play on the road, Grant. Just how tough are lengthy road trips.
Well, I'll tell you, after game 3 or 4 or 5 on the road, you definitely feel it. I mean, towards the end of a road trip, it's a struggle to play near 100%.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's T. Leonard defending. T
Bang.
with a bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard outside. Now here's Davis. Here's Monk. Pass to T. That's short off the rim. And here are the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. James with the ball, and it's Leonard picking him up. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's T, bearing his second of 3 attempts. And here's Bledsoe in his last outing with 12 points. And the Clippers call time here. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench did exactly what they needed to do. Without their production, who knows if they win that game.
Jackson against Monk. Down low. Goes up with it. Leonard, good.
Well, you can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Pass to T. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. It's rebounded by Zubats.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Back to George. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. It's deflected.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Zubats. And he misses his first shot of the game. The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Here's T, defended by Jackson. T drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from 3-point range when there's no hand in his face. And Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans, I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. From behind the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something
It's not a
along
foul.
the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Webb. Hard to fault him for that one.
Well, at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
No good on that one. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever.
Uh,